Introduction. During the course of time, especially during recent centuries, many books have been written and published about magic, but usually in such a misleading and incomplete manner that only little of what they contain can be used for practical work, and this only in small fragments. From the prime origin, only a few societies were able to initiate the student into Hermetic science, or magic, and since then this science has remained something entirely restricted to specially selected persons, and therefore necessarily also a dark and mysterious matter to those anxiously looking for truth. During the Middle Ages, knowledge of magic was repeatedly strongly attacked by various religious orders, the Inquisitions of history being the most striking example of this. Later, at the beginning of the modern age, magic was regarded as pure superstition, and any person showing a slight inclination to this kind of science was ridiculed. Mystical sects and others were responsible for the ill name the study of magic soon got, and people showing interest in it were usually put into the pillory for practicing black magic. True magic was taught in the oldest prophetic schools and in secluded circles to which only initiates had access. The small number of books giving scant information on magic were compiled in such a manner that their contents would offer little even to the most attentive reader, making a full apprehension of the science entirely impossible. According to the old Egyptian mysteries, magic corresponds to the second tarot card, displaying a priestess. I am willing to show the right way to the serious and diligent student who is free of any fanatical religion or mistaken conception of the world and who is prepared to penetrate deep into the mysteries of Hermetic science, or magic. Like my first work, this book has been written in a colloquial and easy-to-read style. This is so that even the simplest man can get thoroughly acquainted with this art, not only in theory, but also in practice. The practical application of what I am going to say about evocation in this, my second volume, will only become possible for the reader who has attained the goal of my first book, a thorough command of the mysteries of the first tarot card, or at least of the facts laid down in my first volume up to and including step 8. Only then will the reader be able to achieve satisfying results. If I succeed in paving the way for the reader who has worked through my first book, so that he gets satisfying results in his work, the aim of this book has been fulfilled. But even the reader who intends to deal with this secret science only in theory will find in this book an enlargement of his theoretical knowledge. The author